Okay, Bezrat Hashem, we're here, Torah Lamedchet 38, Likutei Moharan, Part Zayin. Rabbeinu is talking about the light of Tefillin, the light of Tshuva, when a person is confessing, when a person is bringing himself closer to the Creator. So then a huge, amazing light is shining above his head, his face are shining, and is shining, his face is shining, and people that looks at him, they're receiving a certain inner inspiration to want to become like him. They want also to serve the Creator, also to get closer to him. And by that, by doing tshuva, by getting closer to the Creator, az tavin yirat Hashem. So then you're going to understand how to believe in Hashem, in the Creator. And the second thing that comes out of it is that then you're going to help other people how to believe in the Creator. When it's written on Avraham Avinu, Avraham Ohavi, God is saying, Avraham that loves me. So Rabbeinu taught us that the actual meaning of Avraham Ohavi is the one that helped others to love me. So how you show that you love the Creator? By helping other people love the Creator. That's how you show your love to Him. That you show to other people that you love Him. And then what that happens is that they start loving Him also. So also here, az tavin yirat Hashem, then you're going to let them understand how to believe in the Creator. When you're going to believe in Him, you're going to help others to believe in Him. You're going to be an example, you're going to show people how to get closer to Him. And then you come to a new aspect of understanding and recognizing the Creator. And the main way, now we remembered what that we forgot after the last class that we were talking about the memory. We said that by the broken tablets we lost our memory. And especially the one that loses the memory is the one that he himself broke the holy tablets. Do you remember me talking about that in the last class? So we spoke about the holy tablets and we mentioned Moshe Rabbeinu, that he was the one that broke the holy tablets. And it's written, Rabbeinu said on it, that from the moment that Moshe broke the tablets, so we lost the power of memory and power of forgetfulness. Power of forgetfulness came down to the world. And we said that we know that it's written, Rabbeinu is telling us that in Likutei Moharan, Zichru Torat Moshe, the letters of the word Tammuz, is telling us Zichru Torat Moshe, remember the Torah of Moshe. So actually the memory for the Torah is coming from Moshe. To remember the Torah is a result, is a fact that we received the Torah from Moshe. So when Moshe broke the holy tablets, that was the moment that we actually lost the ability to receive the power of memory from him. So actually Moshe Rabbeinu was the one that lost his power when he broke the holy tablets. He was the one that lost the memory, because he is the one that influenced the memory to all of us. And when he chose to break the holy tablets, he broke them from himself. He sacrificed the Torah that is Torat Moshe, the Torah of him. That's why he lost the memory. He lost the memory because of the sorrow. He sacrificed himself for the benefit of the souls of Am Yisrael. That's what he done. He done something so huge. He sacrificed something that is so huge. And he gave up for the memory of the Torah, for himself, for the benefit of Am Yisrael. This is why it's written, Hizaru, and be careful to honor a Talmid Chacham, a wise student, that forgot his memory. He forgot what he learned. Why we need to respect him? Because the reason that he forgot his limud, his learning, was because that he was sacrificing himself for you. Was because that he wasn't learning enough. Why he wasn't learning enough? Because he was teaching, because he went to help to collect charity, because he went through difficulties in his life. Like people that lose their memory because of traumas, because of accidents, because of bad situations in their childhood. So you cannot blame that person. What, you don't remember? Yeah, I came out of Auschwitz. What do you want me to remember? I cannot remember nothing. I came out of hell. What do you want me to remember? I don't remember nothing. So I can appreciate that person even though that he doesn't remember. Why? Because the reason that he doesn't remember is because that he's so sweet and so nice, because that he sacrificed himself so much. So the only question here that we have is why? Why is it happening to those righteous people that they're losing when they're trying to give? If someone now is so righteous, so kind, so nice, like Moshe Rabbeinu, and he wants to do something, so let HaKadosh Baruch Hu be generous to him and kind enough to watch over him that he will not going to be damaged. The Ari HaKadosh said to Rabbi Chaim Vital, Rabbi Chaim Vital asked a certain question to Ari HaKadosh. He asked him, and Ari HaKadosh told him, I cannot answer you. I'm sorry. And Rabbi Chaim Vital asked him again and was almost demanding him to answer. And the Ari HaKadosh told him, look, I cannot answer you. And in the end, he asked him again. Rabbi Chaim Vital asked him again. Ari HaKadosh told him. And then he told him, and now he's going to be punished. The Ari HaKadosh is going to be punished on it. And I don't remember if he lost his son. He lost his son because of that. Ari HaKadosh lost his son because he had to tell that secret to Rabbi Chaim Vital because that Rabbi Chaim Vital asked him. And Ari HaKadosh explained, he said, I had to answer you because I have a mission in this world. And you're my student, and it's my mission to teach you. And I had to teach you. So it's a question, and Rabbeinu is asking that question. If he had to teach him, so why now he going to be punished on teaching? So again, we're coming to the same situation. You see a righteous man that is trying to do good, and he's falling because of that good. He's sacrificing and he's risking himself. He's risking his family. He's risking his brain, his neshama, his soul. Now a person wants to help other people. So they're fighting. Now you need to go to the war zone and you're risking your life with that pure intention of saving life of civilians, of innocent people. But you're risking yourself. And people died, soldiers died while protecting the nation, protecting the people, protecting the land, protecting. So, why? Right? It's a good question. Why? Okay, so there is a better answer to that wonderful question. And we're going to start with the fact that we do know and do understand that that question is very ancient. We're not the first one to ask that question. It's written in the Holy Gemara that Moshe Rabbeinu himself, he couldn't understand how can it be that tzaddik veralo, rasha v'tovlo. You see evil people that live such a good life, and you see righteous people that are suffering so much. And Moshe Rabbeinu himself, he couldn't understand that. So the Creator answered Moshe Rabbeinu and told him, shut up. That's the way I think. And you cannot understand the way I think. Because the Creator has got a different way of thinking. We are thinking with our eyes, with our hearts. And our hearts and our eyes are limited. No matter what you see, no matter how much pain you feel with your heart cannot really contain all of the information, all of the emotions, all of the spiritual cargo of the world, weight of the world. The truth is that there are a lot more things depends in every situation. And every situation contains a lot more than you can understand, than you can even believe that there is. There is so much into it that the trial haven't been finished yet. Even though that you want to decide, even though that you want to see justice, even though that you want to see life being saved now, you want to see good results, you prayed, you don't see the whole picture. No matter how pure your eyes are, even like the eyes of Moshe Rabbeinu, you cannot see the complete picture. Moshe Rabbeinu is standing on the border of the Holy Land of Israel, and he wants to enter, and he sees no reason why not to. everything is good, and he's begging and he's saying, please, Ribono Shel Olam, let me, even as a deer, even as an animal, even as a bird, I'm just gonna fly above, just on the air, I'm gonna fly up. Let me smell Eretz Yisrael, let me feel, let me be in the Dalet Amot of Eretz Yisrael, in the territory of Eretz Yisrael. Bore Olam tells him, no, I'm sorry. You're not going to do that. You're not going to complete it. And why not? Again, that question, why? Because you don't see what the Creator see. So the answer is to throw all of our wisdoms and to count on Hashem, because you will never going to have that wisdom to understand what God wants from you in every situation. You will not going to have it. Forget it. And even in the world to come, even when you will not going to be limited anymore in the physical body, and your soul going to be 100% free, your soul going to come back to the ocean of souls, to the sea of all souls, to sea of infinity, okay? You will always going to be a drop in the sea, even in the world to come. The world over there is endless, so you're going to join. Let's say now you're going to take a cup of water, a drop of water, throw it, pour it into the ocean. After 1 hour, it's going to spread on 1 meter square. After 2 hours, it's going to be spread on 2 meters square. After 5 years, it's really going to take 1 kilometer square, 1 mile square. Okay, maybe even more, maybe 200,000 kilometers. It's nothing compared to infinity. Even in the world to come, the time that it's going to take you in the endless time zone of the world to come to spread and to cover all of the infinity is endless. It will never going to happen. You will grow and grow and grow, and you're going to achieve more and more and more, and it's not going to end, and it's beautiful. You don't want to finish understanding. You don't want to stop learning. You don't want to stop developing. You don't want to stop growing and understanding new amazing spiritual understandings. It's the beauty of the Creator. Just that now when we're limited, we hate it. We don't want it. But that is the real pleasure of life in the world to come. And this is why Rabbeinu is writing in Likutei Moharan that when the person have that faith, that every thing that happened to him in his life, Kol Me'orotav Hem Letovato, is for his own good. So that aspect is like to live in the world to come. Means that when you feel and you understand that everything you're going through is coming from the good Creator, from Father of Mercy, got a good cause, good reason why, and it's developing me, it's helping me grow, it's helped me understand, and it's coming from a good reason, it's got a purpose. So then you able to take it in and to digest it and to perceive it, to enjoy from it, to grow from that situation, even if it's hard, even if it hurts you. And then you grow and grow from one situation to the next, and you're not stopping your development by using your limited mind. And you're not blocking the light of growth from yourself, and you just expand and grow, and then you don't go down, you don't go to narrow places, to sorrow, to frustration, to sadness. You just always feel connected to the will of the Creator, and you nullify your will to His will, and you say, okay, that's what He wanted, and probably it's good for me, I believe in that, and I'm going to make another step, and I'm going to get over it, and I'm going to try to listen to the message, to the wisdom that situation contains, and what's the hint that the Creator is hinting me, what He wants me to understand from it, and then you grow and grow, and you live like you live in the world to come. This is why we cannot understand everything that we're going through. This is why we cannot understand how people are trying to do good things and being punished on it, and people are trying to save lives and they're dying, and we cannot see the whole complete picture. That's it. So we just need to accept it, that our eyes and our hearts are limited. And it's true that if you're going to use your heart spiritually, you're going to be able to connect yourself. Like Rabbeinu is saying, as Tavini At Hashem, you're going to come to new understanding, to new recognition with your heart. You're going to understand more, you're going to recognize more, you're going to feel more, and more and more and more. But with time, it's going to be endless. In every situation that you're going to try to understand it all, you're going to be limited. Even if you're going to be in the level of Moshe. Even Moshe couldn't understand how can it be that he will not going to make it into Eretz Israel. The fact is that he's praying on it, please, please, please. He cannot accept it. It's hard for him. But he was nullifying himself, but still he had his will. He had his desire, his holy desire to be in Eretz Israel. He thought that he should be in Eretz Israel. But the Creator thought differently. And why? Only because that he is not belong to this world. He's beyond all of the limitations. He really can contain things that no one can contain. He can cover things that don't have no borders. He's beyond everything, so he can understand all of the details. And if you want to connect it to yourself to it, you have to do it all of the time, consistently, on daily basis. Every day, every moment, you need to throw your wisdoms. Every day you need to give up again. Every day you need to say, okay, I accept it. Every day. Only when your nature gonna become to be like that, that you're canceling and nullifying yourself all of the time to whatever Hashem wants, then you united yourself with the infinity. Only when you become to be like that you're not here, that you couldn't care less about yourself. Okay, that's the will of Hashem. Like we explained on the Gilui, the illumination, a person that is not under the darkness of Hastara, he's serving Hashem, the Creator, out of joy, out of pleasant, out of goodwill. Even if he's suffering, it doesn't make him sorry, it doesn't make him feel bad. You just say, okay, I need to learn how to contain it, to understand that it's the real will of the Creator. There was one Holocaust survivor that was crying. His son told him, how can it be that God made that horrible Holocaust happen? And the father started to cry. So the child felt very bad and asked him, Father, I'm sorry, and why are you crying? So he told him, how can you blame the Creator on being so merciful on his nation? And he was doing it all only to heal them and to help them. And that's a Holocaust survivor talking. Someone that have all of the reasons to fight and to be angry and not to accept. Even if we're going to see a Holocaust survivor that Chas Shalom going to curse, that they're going to say there's no God, Chas Shalom, we're going to understand him. We're not going to argue with him. Who are we to talk? He was there, we weren't there. For sure, we cannot talk. And then you see someone that is acting the opposite. He was there and he tells you, can you blame the Creator? Can you think bad thoughts on Father of Mercy? That he done something wrong? That's a huge righteous man, huge level of amazing perspective on life. That he saw that it's all out of his loving kindness. That's a perfect faith. That's a perfect faith. And just to understand how can it be that bad things can come out of good and not out of judgments and not out of anger, it's a very natural thing for you to love your child and to give him good things. But when you punish him, it shows that you love him even more. Because to buy him a bike and to buy him a baseball and a bat or a football or whatever, it's a very easy thing for you to do. Okay, you just spend some money on your child and he's happy and thank you. But actually, you might ruin his life now with that bike that you bought him or with that I don't know what. But to tell your child, listen, I know it's hard for you, but you have to sit and learn. You have to go to sleep early. It's not your nature to do it. It's against your nature. Your nature is to tell him, so stay awake. But to tell him, no, you have to go to sleep now, that's an effort. You're sacrificing from your kindness. You're limiting yourself because you love him so much. Because that you love him, you have to close him now. You have to tell him, no, you will not going to go to that party. You will not going to have an iPhone when you're 6 years old. Problems of this generation. No. And in the end you give. No, don't give. On that we're talking. Don't give. It's easier for you to give in the end because you love your child. But you slaughtered him just now. You just killed him. You gave him an iPhone when he's 6. When he's 60, you slaughtered him if you gave him an iPhone. So when he's 6, no one can handle an iPhone. So you need to be strong. And when you do that, so then you're sacrificing. So when HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Creator, is sacrificing and is limiting us, and is putting us under constrictions and under difficulties, he's actually doing things against his own nature and against his will, because he wants just to give and give and give, but sometimes he cannot, and it's for our own good, and we need to believe in it. Each and every one to believe that what that he's going through is for his own good, and for sure we need to help the Creator to help other people that will not gonna have to go through what that we had to go through. That we're doing with our prayers. So, simple faith, understanding that everything is coming from heaven and for the good. And see you tomorrow.